fresh cup of coffee, and today I have another special guest. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Matt.
And today he also recommended Platform 909.
Yeah.
And what did you get?
I got the love potion.
Love potion. It had like white mocha.
Yeah. And lavender.
Lavender.
Yeah.
And then I got the golden snitch, right? Mm. Yeah, it has like brown sugar and honey. It's really good. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Today is very special because my dear friend Matt, he found Epicycle and cycling as a way to cope through the pandemic. Can you elaborate for us?
The cycling that we do is like rhythmic, so people associate that with like SoulCycle.
Oh, okay.
It's not really, it's not really the same thing, but I guess the broader term is like rhythmic cycling. So you do like the little dancey dance while your feet cycly cycles.
Yes, like this.
Yeah. Not really, but I believe we have footage of us cycling. I found Epicycle like late summer, early fall last year.
Okay.
So our mutual friend Eileen, she told me about Epicycle, and I was like, what is that? It's like, oh, our friends from college are opening up a cycling studio. And I was just like, okay. In the summer, they have 2 weeks of like community classes where they take it for free. And then I was just like, okay, like sure, let's do it. So I took a class and I was just like, so uncoordinated and my legs were going this way. I was about to fall off the bike. But then the music was good. It looks like everyone was like doing like the little push-ups and everything together. And I was like, okay. That's like when you do it right, it looks coordinated. Yeah, and then messing around with resistance and settings, like I don't know what I was doing, but I was like, I guess. Someone dared me to go on 2 days in a row. And I was like, okay. And I was like, I'll go another day. I'll do all 3 weeks, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Wow.
So I got a membership and then I literally went like every day. And then I got moderately good. Like, I think that I keep up. For the faster songs, I stay up for a good amount of time. It was great. Yeah. I do like it. It's a form of physical activity that we all can like attempt. Like you don't have to like it the first time. True. I didn't like it the first time. Yeah. And
really? Oh, I didn't know what I was doing. So how did it help during the pandemic? Because like I know you like gyms are closed, you know, everyone's trying to find something that like they can use to work out. So how did you incorporate that? Plus a sense of community too, like seeing people in a way that is still safe. Right.
They are very, very like aware, and they're very compliant with safety precautions. Like I see Mylene and Drew get rulers every morning, and they measure out 6 feet between the bikes. And you wear a mask every time you're off the bike, but once you clip in, you then you have the option to take it off, which most people do just because it gets pretty intense. It's like cardio.
Oh yeah.
But it's outdoors. You're not confined in a certain area, and you are spaced away from each other, and I thought that was appealing.
So physical, mental, and emotional growth seems like it's all been a part of it when you joined.
When you do rhythmic cycling, there's variations of like levels of like resistance. The physical aspect is there. It's also like a little community because everyone was and still is pretty new, so like you grow together.
That's nice.
Yeah. Mentally, well, you know, we were both nurses. I was still bedside at the time, so I just needed some avenue where we can just like let it go.
Right.
You like when you're on your bike, that's all you do. It was like for that 45 minutes, you just like forget about whatever problems you have and you let it go.
And the whole thing is a mental game. Like, you push yourself, and it's up to you to push yourself too.
Right. And that helped definitely, like, with personal growth. At that time, I was like in therapy, you know. So like this was my physical aspect of mental health, like, you know, like just like releasing like all your like feel good chemicals and stuff like that by exercising.
Yeah. So did you have any specific goals when you joined cycling, or are you just trying to see what's out there, things like that?
Not really. I like going every day just because it was, first it was challenging, and then I was just like, okay, I just want to get it. I just want to understand how to do it right. And it's still a journey. Like like my form gets bad like mid like set anyway, but I didn't know what I wanted out of it, but the fact that I was going every day made me feel like I was doing something. Like, it was a physical activity that I actually enjoyed.
Yeah.
I was losing weight, but that was never the intent. I was just doing it just for, like, really just have fun.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, after 20 pounds, I'm just like, I'm not going to count. Just because, like, if I'm not going to define myself by a number that I see on the scale. So if I keep doing that, then I'm going to end up punishing myself with something that I used to reward myself with, which is cycling. So it's like, this is something that's supposed to be enjoyable, and whether or not like I look good,
it's helped you a lot more, like, mentally.
Right. It's like as long as I feel good.
Yeah. Honestly, just seeing you up there when he goes podium. He's having so much fun. Like, it's so genuine, and it's so nice that I'm so happy that you found an activity that you genuinely enjoy.
Yes, and when you think of cycling and like cycle, kind of think of like a thin young woman in her 20s wearing Lulu,
not gonna
you know
lie.
what I mean?
Right.
I mean, like, but here we're like bigger, stockier, you know.
It's a good representation,
yeah,
honestly. Yeah.
And it helps. It really helps that that there isn't a stigma.
Right. And like, you walk in, you're not intimidated.
Right.
You know, because honestly, I was intimidated. I was like,
no, honestly, like Mylene, Drew, like they're the sweetest people you'll ever meet.
Very welcoming.
It's such a good way to commune with your friends. And
as
an extrovert, like, that's the only way I got friends to hang out with me, because I was kind of too afraid to go to people's houses.
Right.
It was a nice atmosphere, nice environment. It's like, all right, like you have a banger, and then you have a throwback R&B, and then they throw another like hip hop, and then it's just like you're just, it's nonstop. It's a party.
Like, you don't think like you're like really working yourself hard because you're like, oh, this music's so good.
Right.
It sounds like you had a lot of personal growth.
Yeah.
Like, physically, mentally, emotionally.
Like, I wouldn't say like Epicycle is my therapy, because I actually had a therapist, but like, you have to use all the tools that are provided for you for your mental health. Like, it's not one thing. It's a multifaceted and ever evolving, and that's exactly why we need to spend more time trying to like
explore other things. To
like,
see what you like, see what works for you.
Exactly. You kind of have to like grow with like your situation, because because as you grow with your situation, you learn different things about yourself, what you don't or do like, and
what you can do to push yourself, and that you can push yourself.
And then it all starts with kind of like listening. This whole like pandemic, and you know, like fresh cup of coping, like Epicycle is just one aspect of my like self-discovery, you know what I mean? Like, you know that I do photography. And you know that like me and your husband like to sing a lot. So it's just like different things that allow you to express like creativity, physical, and you like, and even like our career, like we worked on sister units on back at a certain hospital. And like try not to define yourself by one thing. Like we are all multifaceted people, and like cycling is just one little portion. And I can work on that. I can work on being a better like photographer. I can work on being a better nurse. I can work on being a better friend. Like, and I think
they all help together.
And I think we realized that, especially through the pandemic, it's just like, how can I better serve the people that I find close, and like,
and also maybe help them learn about new things and explore.
And it's just like, and if people aren't learning the same rate as you, you kind of have to give them a break, and it's like, you know what, I'm going to allow you to grow independently, and if it happens to not be in the same direction, then that's okay, because in the end, like, what you find value in is what you're going to put your effort into. So like things...
Also, people who show interest in what you're interested in and like who want to grow with you, you also learn who's there for you. You know?
Exactly.
This is the one thing I really do commend you is like you're willing to put yourself out there. Like I feel like I'm very shy, so me going alone is like very hard. So like I look up to you by the fact, I'm like, dang, Matt.
I do it for the big people out there. I do it for the people who don't look like a regular cycler. Like, I want to show that anyone can do this, because anyone can.
Yeah, exactly. And I look up to you for that. Like, you went out there, you're like, oh, I want to challenge myself. And you did it for yourself. You know, like, you put yourself out there. And now you're growing in so many ways. And then you just keep growing, and then now you're like influencing all of us. Honestly,
well, my intent was to share like something that I was like I was enjoying doing.
Any future plans that involve cycling?
Well, recently, like as of this year, like I've been kind of like just, you know, like I hear a song and I think of like, oh, this would be cool to cycle. So like like at the end of the class, if there's time before they have to put the bikes away, like I go up on the podium and, you know, just sample some songs. And then one of our instructors, shout out to Sarah, she's actually kind of like, you know, giving some space for me to practice. And like, I don't know, there's no definitive timeline, but the fact that like, I just want to know that I can. So I want to do it for the big people, you know? Big boy run.
So with all this cycling talk, make sure you check out Epicycle. If you're around the Rancho Bucamonga area.
Or any, I mean, Southern California in general. I think we have some people who drive up from like OC and stuff.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah.
On the weekends, you definitely can.
I mean, like, shout out to Miley and Drew. They created this like community
where
like,
anyone wants to drive out to them, you know, because it's like a part of it is the community enticing you. Like you want to be a part of it. And it's such a good, it's a safe space. Whether or not you consider yourself fit, whether or not you consider yourself fat, but, it's like, it's a place where you get to be yourself and you get to kind of, you exercise, you have fun, you listen to music, and like, you just enjoy it.
And I want to commend like them for having such a place where everyone can kind of be themselves. And be in like unison, you know, that feeling of like doing like even just doing one push-up together, it's like, ooh, we all went down at the same time. You know? It's like, ooh. Like, or like that first sprint you do like all the way through, or that first like, you know, like our figure eights, like we like,
those are fun.
So
and I learned that I like it.
So once you get it and you get it in sync, it's just like, oh, okay.
It feels good. It feels cool.
And even in the process of getting it, you went to like trust your heart, trust your body, and be epic in everything you do on and off the bike.
Check them out. Here's their Instagram. Make sure to download the app.
Ooh. Epicycle. Available for Apple and Android.
Thank you for all your insights.
Yeah.
And learning from you and growing with you.
I'm proud of you.
Oh,
this series gave me a lot of perspectives on mental health. I know a lot of these aspects have been like, you know, more physical, but I know like I think you're just scratching the surface, both on your YouTube and in live. And honestly, like, I see so much growth in her.
Oh my gosh,
and,
Matthew.
Like, her ability to like listen and absorb has grown exponentially in the last year. Like, honestly, I'm so proud of her for finding her voice. You know, like this is something that I am so like awestruck. Like, wow, she is really taking her time out of being like a badass nurse, you know? And like, is she about to cry right now?
I know, I was like stopping myself. Stop.
But viewer, if you learn anything from her, she's done her job.
Oh, that's always what I say. If I can reach one person.
Yeah,
then
you reach me.
Thank you. What a finale.
Thanks for the opportunity.
Of course.
Thanks for taking the space, and like I'm always looking to see this concept, this project grow. And like whatever your next season is, like hit subscribe.
He's doing it.
Right? What else did I say? Like it.
Oh my gosh, seriously, thank you for sharing, being so vulnerable and opening up to the public. Not a lot. It's very hard to do.
Right.
I learned, you learned. Ready? You ready for my sign off?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey.
That was good. Okay. Bye guys.
Welcome everybody to Epicycle. You guys ready? It's your Saturday. 3, 2. Applause for podium riders up here. It wasn't easy. We did the first class too. Well done. He just did his 200th ride on Wednesday. Woo! Put your hands on third. We're gonna keep this cool down a little bit short. So bring it up. Also, we have a new client special deal going on. So if you haven't bought it yet, everybody can buy at least once. 3 for $45, which is $15 per class. It takes about 3 to 4 classes to get it right. It's a lot of rhythm. There's a lot of like choreo going on. There's just a lot of things going on. So 3 for $45. Take advantage of that.
What'd you guys think?
Never again. Never again.
Really? Not for you, Paul?
No, please.
Not for you? How about you guys? What'd you guys think?
It was good the second time around.
Yeah. Yes. You loved it?
Myleen's the best.
Mylene is the best. What did you guys think? You guys, you were going hard?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw you.
So much energy.
What did you guys think? I liked it. It was fun. Nice. Yay. Good job on
I liked it. It took me 200 times.
It was great.
I don't think it's meant for my